Week 4 with Garmin Coach and my final comparison with human coach Sarah would reveal the most important insights of this entire experiment and completely change how I think about the future of training technology. What started as a simple app comparison had evolved into a deeper investigation of how artificial intelligence, data analytics, and human expertise could work together to optimize athletic performance in ways none of them could achieve alone. Garmin Coach integrated directly with my watch, providing the most seamless training experience I'd encountered. The platform used my physiological data, training history, sleep patterns, stress levels, and even environmental factors like temperature and altitude to create daily workout recommendations. This level of data integration was impressive, but the real test was whether more data would translate to better training decisions. The first surprise came when Garmin's training plan differed significantly from what any of the previous apps had prescribed. Based on my accumulated training load from the previous 3 weeks, Garmin recommended a recovery week with reduced intensity and volume. This was exactly what my body needed, but it required sophisticated analysis of multiple data streams to recognize. No other app had demonstrated this level of contextual awareness. Garmin's approach to training load management was revolutionary compared to everything I'd experienced. The platform didn't just track how hard I trained, it monitored how well I recovered using heart rate variability, sleep quality, stress levels, and even ambient temperature data. This comprehensive recovery monitoring provided insights that felt more valuable than any individual workout prescription. During my first Garmin workout, the watch provided real-time coaching that adapted based on current conditions rather than predetermined targets. When my heart rate variability indicated poor recovery, the watch automatically adjusted my pace targets downward. When environmental temperature was higher than optimal, it modified my hydration reminders and effort expectations. This felt like having a physiologist monitoring my training in real time. But the most revealing part of week 4 was my consultation with Sarah, the human coach I'd been paying $200 per month for personalized training guidance. I shared all my data from the previous 3 weeks and asked for her analysis of the different coaching approaches. Her insights would prove more valuable than any app feature or algorithm. Sarah's first observation was that none of the apps had adequately addressed the psychological and lifestyle factors that influence training adaptation. While they could analyze physiological data and adjust workouts accordingly, they missed crucial elements like work stress, relationship challenges, travel schedules, and seasonal motivation patterns that significantly impact training effectiveness. Human coaching excelled at understanding these contextual factors that algorithms couldn't quantify. However, Sarah also admitted that the data analysis capabilities of modern apps far exceeded what she could provide manually. The real-time heart rate zone guidance, training load calculations, and recovery monitoring gave me insights that would have taken her months to identify through traditional coaching methods. She was particularly impressed with how Strava's segment analysis had identified my pacing problems and how Garmin's environmental adjustments had optimized my training conditions. This conversation led to the most important realization of my entire experiment. The question wasn't whether AI coaching was better than human coaching, but how artificial intelligence could augment human expertise to create coaching experiences that neither could provide alone. Sarah began using my app data to inform her coaching decisions, while I used her contextual insights to better interpret and apply the AI recommendations. The results of this hybrid approach were remarkable. My final 5K time trial showed an improvement of over 2 minutes from my baseline, my longest run felt easier than my baseline easy pace, and my overall enjoyment of training had increased dramatically. But more importantly, I had developed a sustainable system for continued improvement that combined the best aspects of each coaching approach. The cost analysis revealed surprising insights about the true value of different coaching approaches. While human coaching seemed expensive at $200 per month, the hourly rate was actually competitive when you considered the time investment required to research, plan, and optimize training using multiple apps. However, the apps provided better value for self-directed athletes who enjoyed analyzing data and making their own training decisions. My final recommendation surprised even me. For most recreational runners, the optimal approach isn't choosing one coaching method, but creating a personalized system that combines AI guidance, data analytics, community motivation, and periodic human consultation. This hybrid model provides the consistency of algorithmic planning, the precision of data driven optimization, the motivation of social features, and the contextual wisdom of human experience. The specific combination I continued using includes Runna for education and AI guided workouts, Strava Premium for data analysis and segment motivation, Nike Run Club for long run entertainment, Garmin Coach for daily training load management, and monthly consultations with Sarah for strategic planning and troubleshooting. This system costs less than half of full time human coaching while providing superior data insights and day to day guidance. But perhaps the most important lesson was understanding that effective training isn't about finding the perfect coach or app, it's about developing the knowledge and self awareness to use these tools effectively. Each platform excelled at different aspects of training support, but none could replace the need for runners to understand basic training principles and take responsibility for their own development. The future of training technology isn't about AI replacing human coaches. It's about creating intelligent systems that make expert guidance more accessible, personalized, and effective. The apps I tested represent just the beginning of this evolution. Future platforms will likely integrate multiple coaching philosophies, provide more sophisticated data analysis, and offer seamless connections to human expertise when needed. For runners considering premium coaching apps, my advice is to start with a clear understanding of your specific needs and preferences. If you need motivation and community, Nike Run Club provides excellent value. If you want data driven optimization, Strava Premium is unmatched. If you prefer AI guidance with educational content, Runna delivers sophisticated coaching at an affordable price. If you want comprehensive data integration, Garmin Coach leverages wearable technology better than any other platform. The most important insight from my 30-day experiment is that the best coaching approach is the one you'll actually follow consistently. Technology can provide incredible tools for optimization and motivation, but sustainable improvement still requires commitment, patience, and intelligent application of training principles. Whether you choose AI coaching, human guidance, or a hybrid approach, success depends more on consistency and gradual progression than on finding the perfect training system. As I continue my running journey with this new understanding of training technology, I'm excited about the possibilities for continued improvement and the evolving landscape of digital coaching. The combination of artificial intelligence, wearable technology, and human expertise has the potential to make effective training guidance accessible to every runner, regardless of budget or experience level. The running app industry is rapidly evolving, and the platforms I tested will likely improve significantly in the coming years. But the fundamental principles I discovered about combining different coaching approaches and understanding your individual needs will remain relevant regardless of technological advances. My 30-day experiment proved that we're living in an unprecedented time for runners who want to optimize their training. The tools available today provide insights and guidance that were previously available only to elite athletes with access to professional coaching and sports science support. The key is learning to use these tools wisely and combining them in ways that serve your individual goals and preferences.